Good morning, students. In our last discussion, we discussed about the regional variation of the population. And today, we will discuss about an important aspect of our population, that is adolescent generation. You know well about adolescent period. Normally, we consider teenagers population in this sector. Many scholars count adolescent period from 10 to 19 years, but some scholars have views that it is teenager, that is 13 to 19 years. And total population, according to census of 2011, in India, 20.9% population is adolescent. Means 20 point total population of India, whatever it is, but 20.9% is counted in adolescent population. Among them, of total population of India, 52.7% are male, while 47.3% are female. Now we will discuss about the challenges before the Indian population. But before discussing that, I would like to share some views about the adolescent population. The adolescent population, though regarded as the youthful population having high potentials, but at the same time they are quite vulnerable if not guided and channelized properly. There are many challenges for the society as far as these adolescents are concerned. So, the challenges that Indian population face, some of them are early marriage. In some parts of India, people have tradition of early marriage while they are mere child. And this is not the proper age of marriage. And due to this custom, a big part of population has to change many health problems. Secondly, illiteracy. As we know well, a big part of population of India is facing the problem of illiteracy, and especially among female population. And due to this illiteracy, they are not aware about their health. Economically, they remain backward, and this is a big challenge for Indian population. Next is school dropout. Now, school dropout, a big part of population leaves going to school. It means they are not able to complete their schooling due to poverty. And this is the main reason of illiteracy and early marriage. And next is less nutrients. As a big part of population faces the problem of poverty, so they are not able to get proper nutrients, and due to less nutrient there is a big challenge of their health, and that is the main reason of low production power of India. And these challenges create some other problems also, like maternal mortality. Maternal mortality means the rate of death during bearing a child. And this number is also very high in India, and in some parts of India, it is even higher than the African nations. Another challenge is high rate of HIV, means AIDS. This is also a big problem in field of health, and there are so many reasons of this challenge. Next is physical and mental disappointment. Means this is a big challenge for our population. These are physical and mental challenges. When people are not physically fit, so this also creates a mental disappointment also. To overpower this, India adopted the policy of national population policy. This national population policy you have already studied in your ninth class. It means the India has planned to empower its youth generation not only in field of literacy but other fields also, like delay marriage, their educational level is to be improved, and the health problems are also to be improved. And this is the reason the government of India had to pay attention towards the health challenges before the female group. And proper nutrients should be availed to them, and the health challenges should be faced, and then to find out the reasons of these challenges, and these problems should be rectified. Next is our national youth policy. This is national youth policy. It means we have to pay attention towards our young generation, because this is a big asset of the nation, and that's why India planned to empower their youth power. The national youth policy that was introduced in 2014 in the month of February proposes a holistic vision for the youth of India, which is to empower the youth of the country to achieve their full potential, and through them enable India to find its rightful place in the community of nations. The National Youth Policy 2014 has defined youth as persons in the age group of 15 to 19 years. The Government of India also formulated the National Policy for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship in 2015 to provide an umbrella framework to all skilling activities being carried out within the country, and to align these to common standard and link skilling with demand centers. Now, we will discuss about population composition. Population is a very important part of the nation, and population composition is a distinct field of study within population geography with a vast coverage of analysis of age and sex, place of residence, ethnic characteristics, tribes, language, religion, marital status, literacy and education, occupational characteristics, etc. In this section, the composition of Indian population with respect to their rural urban characteristics, language, religion, and pattern of occupation will be discussed. In rural composition, it is indicator of some socio and economic characteristics. 68.8% population of India lives in rural areas. According to census, 6,40,867 villages are in India, and in most part of India, 93.2% people live in a rural area. But this distribution of population is not even or uniform, because Some parts have rural population even less than 50%, while some parts have above 90%. Bihar and Sikkim are the states with highly populated with rural population, while Goa, Maharashtra, where more than 50% people live in rural area, but in union territories like Dadar Nagar Haveli, the population that lives in rural area is 53.38%. It depends on the size of villages also, because in hilly areas and especially in northeast areas, hardly 200 persons live in a rural area. Like the same can be said about Rajasthan and Run of Kutch in Gujarat. Urban population. The total urban population that lives in urban area, that is 31.16%. Most of the states and union territory are inhabited by urban population, and most of all the states and union territory where the rural population is migrating to urban areas, and this is the big indicator of socio-economic condition. Many industrial cities like Kolkata, Mumbai, Bengaluru, Mysuru, Madurai, Coimbatore, Ahmedabad, Kanpur, Surat, Delhi. These are the major centers with very high urban population. Next is linguistic structure. Linguistics composition. India is a land of linguistic diversity. According to Grayson, in a survey that was taken place in from 1903 to 1928. It means India was not free at that time, but in that survey it was stated that 179 languages are spoken in India, while 544 dialects are spoken in the country. In the context of modern India, there are about 22 scheduled languages and a number of non-scheduled languages. Among the scheduled languages, the speakers of Hindi have the highest percentage. The smallest language groups are Sanskrit, Bodo, and Manipuri. However, it is noticed that the linguistic region in the country do not have a sharp and distinct boundary. Rather, they gradually merge and overlap in their respective frontier zones. The next is religious composition. Now, in India, you know, the people who are followers of different religion, and India is a land with the people who follow various religion, but still they live in India. Most of the people who live in India are Hindus. So, India is a land with majority of Hindus, and the biggest minority living in India is Muslims. It is the largest religious minority living in India, and mostly the people who follow Muslim religion live in West Bengal, Jammu Kashmir, Kerala, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, and Lakshadweep. While there are Christians also, the people who follow Christian religion are mostly found in Goa, Kerala, in northeast, Manipur, Meghalaya, and Nagaland. Sikh. Hardly they are 1% of the total population in India, and these people are found in Punjab, Haryana, and Delhi. But in various parts of India are they also live. Jain and Buddhist are the smallest minority living in India. They are found in Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, and Himachal. I think you have heard about Dharamshala in Himachal Pradesh, and this is the major center of Buddhist people. Another very small group is of Zoroastrian, and these people live either in Gujarat or in Maharashtra. Now we will discuss about working population. Now, working population, those who work in various fields, it means they are the source of economic development. In this population, we calculate or we count workers, either they are marginal and some non working people also. In India, approximately 47% people are counted in working class, while 53% people are counted in non working class. The working class are counted from 15 to 58 years, while the children and the person above 60 years are counted in non-working population. In Goa, it is 39.6%, while in Dadar Nagar Haveli, it is 49.9%. In India, 54.6% people are working in agriculture field. 3.8% people who are involved in household works, while others are counted in non-household work, but some people work in industrial sector also. So, thus we come to know, but still the working class, that is divided in three parts, either in primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. You know well, most of the people work in primary sector who are directly or indirectly involved in agriculture sector. And approximately we have discussed that near about 60% people who are working in primary sector, while near about 20% people work in secondary sector and about 18% people in tertiary sector. There is a big difference of population, especially in the field of gender distribution. That's why, seeing this, the government of India has promoted the policy of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. And it has been promoted as a social campaign, because you know well that the female gender is highly discriminated and they are deprived of many rights, either at their parents' house or in laws. Female foeticide is common in India, and a big part of Indian population among women is illiterate. When 75% or more than this males are educated in India, among educated people, the literacy rate among women is hardly 53%. When male and female both are important part of population, then if we neglect the female from education, then how can we expect of development? So, the government of India started this initiative to encourage girls to get education. In 2001, 54% people among women were educated, but now slowly it is increasing, and it is a matter of happiness that currently the current census say that 58% women are educated now. So it is the duty of society to promote this sector towards population, towards education. So it is our moral duty to educate them so that we may attain or we may achieve the goal of national development, and India may be counted again among the top nations. Thank you. And now you have to solve the exercise of this chapter, as already I have requested you to download your textbook from ePathshala so that you may be able to solve the exercise and you may be able to revise your chapter. And I hope you are fit and fine at home, and please keep following the rules declared by the government of India. Stay at home and stay safe. Thank you.